This question is, I am very confused with myself and life in general, and I lack sustenance to do anything about it. What should I do? Well, it may appear that you're confused, and your internal dialogue may indeed characterize you as confused. And your internal dialogue may also characterize you as having no sustenance, no power to do anything about it. And that may well be how you appear. But is it how you actually are? That's the question, isn't it? How you appear, is that how you are? Very important question. How you appear, is that how you are? Is that who you are? And everything about confusion with the self, and life really, comes down to the question, do you get who you are actually? Or are you just working with how you appear, given the definitions that arise out of your internal chatter? Have you seen yet that your internal chatter, your internal commentary about yourself and about life and about other people, have you seen yet that it's very biased? It can't be trusted. It speaks a load of bollocks. Well, it does. What your internal dialogue tells you is not a direct readout from reality. The dialogue you have about yourself and about life is coming through many different filters. How you're feeling in that moment is a filter. What you've already previously decided about your capabilities and about the quality of your life, that's also another filter. What you just read or a video you just saw, that's another filter. And so when your internal dialogue tells you, characterizes you, you go, you have a feeling, and then your internal dialogue characterizes it and says, well, that means that you're really confused. You go, yeah, no, that sounds right. So then you agree with it, and there's a kind of beingness that develops of being confused. And out of that beingness arises more thoughts. And that beingness attracts to it information and experiences on different levels that also confirm it to be so. Because who you're being that you are gives you how you get yourself. But it's not who you are. It's not actually who you are. And this is where the news is so great. Because how you appear in the movie of your life, that's one thing. But who you actually are is another. You're behind that. You're prior to that. You're prior to your confusion. Confusion is like a weather condition. Oh, today it's very, very foggy. I can't even see where I am. And it's a weather condition. And I'm so tired. That's another weather condition. I have no sustenance. That's another weather condition. But where is all that weather happening? It's happening in your awareness. You're the witness of it. Now have a look at the witness. You must confirm all that I'm saying. Don't just believe it. You have to go and look. I'm just telling you a possibility. I'm saying I've looked. This is what I found. That there is a witness who's undisturbed by all the weather that happens. It's sky-like. It's exactly like the sky. It holds everything, the witness. It witnesses everything, but doesn't get touched by it. This is amazing if you find it. And then all the pain and suffering and confusion and turmoil that you went through has some point. Because without it, you wouldn't have bothered to go look. You wouldn't have bothered to go look for the self. And you'd never have found it. And your life would have been spent thinking that you were how you appeared in the movie, which would have meant that your whole life you would have just been a dream creature, a figment of a dream. But you're not, you're real. And the realness of you does not get confused. It experiences confusion, but it does not get confused. It experiences exhaustion, perhaps, but it doesn't get exhausted. It experiences misery, but it does not get miserable. What is this? Where is this place? In what context is what I'm saying true? I'm so confused. Confusion prevails as determined by your internal dialogue. It's characterized your current state as being very confused. But are you your current state? Are you your clothes? Is that who you are? Your clothes? No. The clothes you're currently wearing are confused clothes. But the one wearing them, what is the nature of that one? What would it be like to live a life as that one? Distinguishing between the part you play and the one who witnesses it. Could peace and happiness in life be as simple as that distinction? And is that the whole point? To make that distinction, and then perhaps to share it.